Hello, good morning, good noon, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to Gundam Bear Show. And today we will have a full review of the HG 1:144 Gundam Barbatos No Brand, or the TT HONGLI. This kit contains 10 runners, including the polycups and the free standard stand, and also a medium-sized sheet of foil stickers for color correction. And here is the manual of the kit. The finished build was like of the Bandai's HG Barbatos, but it has one of the worst building experience, as we expect, because it is a bootleg. I can describe this kit as a bomb, as it explodes every time you move it. Expect some parts jumping out of its main body, but let's jump to the articulation so that I can show you what I mean. So now we'll have first the articulation of the TT HONGLI Barbatos. Yes, they say this is the TT HONGLI because it doesn't have a brand right here, and it's worth 240 pesos only. And yes, this kit is not for the faint of the heart, because it has so many cons. Okay, and I forgot this handguard right here, and this is one of the cons that we will talk about later. And let me put this one first. Okay, all in all, I can say before I go to the articulation, because I've already experienced it, moving this one. Yes, this is a time bomb. It explodes every time you move it. So I think I need to remove some of the parts when I need to move them. So now, let's have first the head. And the head, do not expect a very good articulation because the polycups is very rubbery. And yes, whenever I move the head wherever I want to, it will just bounce back. As you can see right there, if I move it up, it will go down and up. Yeah, it can go 360 because somewhere in here, I will try to detach it. This polycup right here is very rubbery, and it has already some stress marks right here at the middle that it can't really move your head freely. So, and if you want to attach it again, you really need force to get it back. But when you put it on that way, the head will stay on that way also, because you cannot move it. As you can see, it will just bounce back to the original place. See? So it's not very nice. Next, the shoulders. Yes, the shoulders can go 360 if we will want it. And then the armor right here on the shoulder can also move up and down. The same with the Bandai. And then we also have, we have here some shoulder rotation, which is nice. And and then it has a bend on the elbow. It's more than the 90-degree right here. So yeah, it because of the armor. The same, I think there is also a problem with the joint right here. The peg right here is very loose also. Yeah, but I can manage it. But yes, it's a bomb. It's an explosive like of a kit, because every time you move it, there are some parts that starts to crumble and starts to detach. Okay, so next here is the hand right here. It can move 360. Yes, it can rotate. It can also have wiggle up and down and left and right. Now let's go to the waist and the ab crunch. As we know, there is a good ab crunch on every. Okay, so here it is. So as you can see, it keeps detaching. So I'll just take that, put it down the arms right here. So let's go to the waist. As we know that IBO has a very nice ab crunch and waist movement or articulation because of this hydraulic kind of ways right here. It's very small, but still it's very articulated. So the ball joint right here is good. Yeah, it's okay. It has also a bend up and down, move backward and forward. It can also move backward and then forward. Yeah, it's good. And then let's go to the front skirt, side skirts, and back skirt. The front skirt can also move, and then the side skirt can also move up and down. The back skirts, yeah, it just stay right there. Now let's go to these legs. Okay, so let's put the armor up. Okay, let's go to the legs. So the legs can, yeah, it can kick right up there. And yes, it's very loose right now. Again, yeah, very sog and very loose. It can't sustain. Okay, I get that right. So you just need to feel the right tight of those joints so that you can maintain a pose. But yeah, the same, still a bomb. Okay, you can kick right there, and then at the back, let's see. Okay, so because of the bat flap right here, it's not movable. It will also detach. We will also have a very limited movement of our legs. Okay, so it's not a good one right here. So yeah, you can only move it like that. There's no more because it will bump on its butt flap right here. And yeah, the butt flap is not also good in its attachment on the peg at the back. And then it's very loose also. You need to push it more so that it will stay. Yeah, and then let's have the knee. Okay, so as you can see, another part detach, the waist and the whole torso. So it has a double joint right there, very nice. Yes, and then the legs right here, or the feet rather, can also move. It can have this. Okay, I think it can move. Yeah, but after moving it, it will get loosened. Yeah, everything that you move gets loosened. Okay, so you need to be careful to move it. So it has a tilt, and yes, it's still detaching. The same with the other feet right here. So be very careful. So it has also a bend down. Yeah, up and down tilting. And yes, you can have a very you can have, okay, so the rotation right here is not following on what you like because it keeps on detaching, and instead of rotating, the ball joint right here is the one who will keep it moving than the rotation at the center of the feet. So yeah, the rotation mechanism at the center of the feet. Okay, builders with so very low patience, it's not for you. Okay, it's really not for you, especially the articulation. But if you will just go for a pose, a standing pose, and yeah, you're done with that, it's okay. Yeah, it's okay. So that's the articulation of this kit. It's a bomb, literally a bomb. Every time you move it, it explodes in every part. So yeah, very careful on moving it. Maybe you will lose some parts. Let's go to the weapons. So the same, our barbatos right here, the same with your bandai. We have the katana and the mace right here. It's very easy to equip, but yeah, because of the low power joints, it cannot sustain. Yeah, as you can see, I'm just attaching the mace right here, and yeah, it keeps on. It's not holding it. It's not holding it. Okay, so be very careful on how you put these on action or in poses. And yeah, let's see if it can carry the maze up. Okay, it can, but yeah, it detached. Oh, the joints were very weak. Yeah, okay, it can hold it, but yeah, still very weak. So if you plan on playing this, I didn't recommend on playing this kit because, as you know, it's very loose and very soggy. Okay, so now let's try to attach the sword. So again, it needs to remove the handguard and then put the sword in it. Luckily that the sword is very fit on the hand, but yeah, what will happen if we will put it on the kit? Okay, I think, oh, it's it's reversed. Okay, it's reversed. Okay, as you can see, okay, so I got it. Okay, so yeah, the maze, the hand that holds the maze now goes down. Okay, okay. So I will not put it back anymore. And yeah, it's very, very weak. Okay, really need patience on this kit. If you're too weak for that, then don't have it. Okay, it's cheap, but yeah, it will give you headaches. Okay, so that's how to put your weapons. And now I will talk about the painted parts right here. So it should have stickers together with this one, this sticker sheet right here, which I show you already on the unboxing with the other bootleg Barbatos also. But yeah, I didn't use it because I know it's already a bootleg, and then yeah, the stickers should be cheap and not so good to use. So I decided to paint it. The eyes of the Barbatos right here, I painted that. The part right here on the mask, as you can see, the face plate right here, this little gray slide right there is also painted. There's also a painted part inside. And then I have some panel line. As you can see, there's so many panel line opportunities for this part. And then the emblem right here, that's also painted. I used the pink Armored Komodo water-based acrylic paints. And then same right here, all the emblems that you can see that is color pink is also painted. Okay, and then within the legs right here, the tie rather, this is also painted. Okay, so the yellow that you can see on the shoulder armor is also painted. Then the back right here, this part right here is painted. This is also painted. Another painted part. The only sticker that I've used right here is this one, this white part right here, because it's on the back, so it's just okay for using the sticker. So yeah, it doesn't matter. Then right here is this part right here should be sticker also, but I use the black metallic color of the Armored Komodo also. Okay, so yeah, this part right here also was also painted with black metallic Armored Komodo. And then yeah, this part of the skirt, it should have that metallic red, but I choose the red Armored Komodo also. And then this part also should be used by sticker, but I also painted that. Then the part here on the feet right here, this claw right here, this black metallic right here is also painted in black metallic Armored Komodo. The same this one. And the back also right here, this side is also painted because it's white, but as I saw it on the anime and the same which I build the Bandai Barbatos, I see it that, or I saw it that this should be on gray also because the armor should be only on this part. Okay, so yeah, another one here is also painted, this part right here, that it should also use stickers. So most of the stickers that I've used is, yeah, as you can see, I've only used this one, but I try to use the stickers right here on the chest emblem and then the eyes, but it doesn't. It's okay, but I don't like it, so that's why I choose to paint it. So it's much better. So again, not for the faint of heart for this kind of kit. Okay, builders with low patience, it's not suited for you, it's not suited for you, please don't have it. Okay, just only for those high patience builders and willing to have some modifications for the articulation. So I think I need to choose another polycap on this neck right here. I think I still have another polycap like this one, which is not so rubbery, so I will change that. Yeah, I just use this one for the purpose of the review so that you can see that very rubbery like polycap neck right here. Okay. Okay, so yeah, and we also have some spare parts of the Barbatos right here if you wanted to have a first form. So the first form is this one, this arm right here on the left arm. Yeah, the joint's very hard, so you should put it right there. and you just need to remove the armor on its shoulders so that you will have the first form. So yeah, that's your Barbatos TT Hongli slash no brand kit right here. It's not for all, but if you want some challenge, especially like me, that I want a challenge from the bootlegs, trying to make it right, but yeah, some of it doesn't really make it right. So there's still some cons. And yeah, before we end this one, so I didn't put some more of the scripted one. Let's do it while recording the articulation so that I can really give the points that you really need to have. Okay, so again, sim lines, yeah, very big sim lines. Building experience. So now it's the building experience is a little bit late, but I know I have told already at the first part. Building experience not so good, not so good or not really good, because there are so many fitting issues. Yeah, even you cut some of the pegs and then you sand some of it, and then some of the peg holes you also sand it and you cut some parts of it, still it will not fit totally. As you can see, there are so many seam lines right there, and then at the back also I think there's so many seam lines that you can see, especially right here on the forearms right here. Okay, the frame is okay, a little bit hard because it's on plastic to plastic, but still, yeah, bootleg is bootleg. Okay, so building experience not so good, but yeah, it depends on you, if how you will do this thing or how you will build it, the no brand or the TT Hongli Barbatos. Okay, so that's for the preview of the TT Hongli Barbatos. Now let's have some of its verdict. Let's go. So, all in all, this kit is not for all. As expected as a bootleg, it has a lot of cons, and it is a time bomb exploding kit every time you move it. For beginners, maybe you will suffer on building this, but for those experienced one, especially those builders who has an experience on bootleg and modifications, maybe you will be just fine. And accept all those cons and find ways to solve it. That's the beauty of bootleg for me. The process will not end after you build it, but it will continue until you solve all the cons on it. Still, it is a nice yet not so good kit. But in the end, it still depends on you as a builder, as a beginner or expert, on how you will interpret or improve this kit at its best. So thank you so much guys for watching this vlog, and if you like this kind of content, please don't forget, or please do consider to like, share, comment, subscribe, and please hit that notification bell that's been informed for my next videos. Okay, so that's all for now, and I hope you like it, and also I hope you realize something about bootlegs today. Okay, so that's it for now. Thank you so much. Good morning, good noon, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Jake signing off. Gun Blubber Show signing off. Bye. Another bootleg challenge next time. Bye bye.